In this session, we are going to discuss about the insertion sort. So in last sessions, we have completed bubble sort and linear search and binary search. The next sorting technique is insertion sort. So insertion sort is nothing but, as its name suggests, while inserting an element, it checks whether the element is existed in the right position or not. That means what? Whenever you are inserting a new value, so that new value will be compared with the available elements. So after comparing, it takes the right position of the element. Here first we'll understand the algorithm, how the insertion sort will be performed. So whenever you are considering, here we consider two types of list, that is unsorted list, one is the sorted list. That means in one list only we are considering two parts, one is sorted part, one is unsorted part. So in the algorithm, the first step is that consider sorted unsorted structures, and second step, every time take an element from the unsorted part, that means only one element you have to consider, and compare that with the sorted part elements. If the element found greater than the sorted part, then the swap that with the taken element. That means what? If ever whatever the value you are taking from the unsorted list, that is smaller than the available elements in the sorted, then you must swap. If not, add that element to the last of the sorted list and repeat these steps. Now you can easily understand this algorithm by considering an example. So what is the example? Here first there are 15, 20, 10, 30, 50, 18 elements are there. There are elements from 15 to 18. So all these are not in a order. Now in this insertion sort technique, only at a time we consider single element. Now this is a sorted part. In this sorted part, do you have any elements? No. No. So first take one element 15 and compare with the sorted elements. Is the sorted elements are there? No. So simply take out this 15 and place that into the sorted part. So the remaining part is unsorted part. So this all is the unsorted, this is a sorted part, right? Next, step 2. In step 2, take 20 to sorted part. So ఇక్కడ నుంచి unsorted నుంచి sorted కి ఏం తీసుకురావాలి? ఒకటే ఎలిమెంట్ 20 ని తీసుకొచ్చాం. Now this 20 is going to be compared with the elements of sorted part. So in this sorted part, what values you have? Only one value you have, that is 15, and that must not be greater than 20. Here the condition is false, so no swapping will be done. Simply you add this 20 to the sorted list. See here in the algorithm point 3, what you are doing, if any element found greater in the sorted part, swap that with the taken element. ఇక్కడ గ్రేటర్ ఫౌండ్ అయిందా మనకి? ఇక్కడ 15 ఉంది, ఇక్కడ 20 ఉంది, అంటే స్మాలర్ ఎలిమెంటే ఫైండ్ అయింది. సో ఈ థర్డ్ పాయింట్ రాదు. నెక్స్ట్ ఫోర్త్ పాయింట్లో ఏం చేస్తున్నాం? If not, if the greater element is not found, add to the last sorted list. అంటే ఈ 20ని ఎక్కడ యాడ్ చేయాలి? sorted list లో లాస్ట్ కి యాడ్ చేయాలి. Clear? Now take out another number. So the next another number is 10 from the unsorted list. So you should move this 10 to the sorted list. So what is algorithm? The new element whichever you are considering, that must be compared with the available elements of the sorted part. Now first here, see here, so 10 it comes to this position. Now all these elements are in order? No. So first you have to compare this 10 with the last element of sorted list. So 20 is greater than 10. See, 20 is greater than 10, swap. సో ఇది స్వాప్ చేస్తే ఏం స్వాప్ అవుతుంది? జస్ట్ ఇక్కడికి 10 వస్తుంది, ఇక్కడికి 20 వస్తుంది. అగైన్ యూ కంపేర్ దిస్ 10 విత్ 15. 15 ఈజ్ గ్రేటర్ దాన్ 10. సో swap. So how the swap will come? 15 is here, 10 is here. Now 10 will come here. Now the 15 will be here. The elements are like this: 10, 15, 20. So that means whatever the element you are considering from the unsorted part to the sorted part, you must compare each and every element. If any element found in the sorted part is greater than the new element, you have to swap that particular element with the new element. Again, compare other elements. So like that, how many number of elements you have in sorted part, that many number of times the new element must be compared. If anywhere found that the sorted part element is greater than the new element, you must swap. Otherwise, you are not supposed to swap and continue the process. Clear? So after step 3, what we have? Elements 10, 15, 20, 30, 50 and 18. Okay. Now we see the next step. See, in the next step, what comes? 30 comes from the unsorted part to sorted part. So what is the last element in the sorted part? 20. So 20 and 30 are going to be compared. Is the 20 is greater than 30? No. Here we found that sorted list having smaller elements than the new element. So this 30 must be added to the last of the sorted part. Clear? Now next, take 50 to sorted part. If 15 is sorted part ki తీసుకొచ్చాం. Now compare this 50 with the available elements of sorted parts. So this 50 is not greater than 10, not greater than 15, not greater than 20, not greater than 30. So you must add 50 at the last. So if the condition satisfied, if the sorted list elements are greater than the new element, then only you swap. If sorted list elements are smaller than the new element, you are not supposed to swap. Clear? అర్థమైందా? సో సార్టెడ్ ప్లేస్లో ఎలా ఉండాలి? స్మాలర్ ఎలిమెంట్స్ ఉంటే లాస్ట్కి యాడ్ చేయాలి. ఏ టర్మ్ని? ఈ న్యూ టర్మ్ని. ఇఫ్ సార్టెడ్ లిస్ట్ కంటైన్ బిగ్గర్ ఎలిమెంట్స్, యూ మస్ట్ డూ స్వాప్. Clear? So you need to understand this. If sorted list contains smaller elements, the new element must be added to the last of the sorted list. If the sorted list contains bigger elements than the new element, then you must swap with which you are satisfying the condition. Right? Now sorted part contain the elements as 10, 15, 20, 30 and 50. Right? Now the unsorted part is what? 18. Now you must compare this unsorted element also too with the sorted elements. Now first consider 18 and 50. So 50 is greater than 18. Yes, 50 is greater than 80. That means bigger element is there. Here the smaller element is coming. So what we need to do? We need to swap. So how we are swapping? 10, 15, 20, 30. Only these two positions will be interchanged as 80 and 50. Right? Next. Now here 18 is there. Here 18 is here and 50 is here. Now what we need to do? We need to compare 18 with the previous element of the 50. The previous element of 50 is what? 30. Now 30 is greater than 18. 30 is greater than 18. So swap. Swap means what? This 30 should come this side and 18 should go this side. Right? Now 18 you compared with 50 and 18 you compared with 30. Now again you should compare 18 with 20. So 20 is greater than 18, swap. So 20 comes to this side, 18 comes to this side. Next you must compare 18 with 15. So is 15 is greater than 18? Is 15 is greater than 18? No, condition false. So no swap is occurred. So finally the list of elements are in order: 10, 15, 18, 20, 30 and 50. Clear? So this is a insertion sorting technique. So now all the elements are in unsorted list over the all elements in the order. So what the advantages we have with the insertion sort? It is very simple. Why? Because a new element is going to be inserted. At that time only we'll compare that element with the available elements. Wherever the condition satisfied, we take them and places them into particular position. Okay. Second one, good performance when dealing with the smallest least. So this insertion sort is better only when you have small number of elements. Space requirement is also minimal. So here we are not going to consider many more elements. Just in order to interchange the two elements, we need only a single temporary variable. So the space requirement is also minimal. Next, the disadvantages are it does not work properly for the large list. It is useful only when sorting a list of few items. సో ఇది ఎప్పుడు బెటర్గా ఉంటుంది, కొన్ని ఎలిమెంట్స్ మాత్రమే సార్టింగ్ చేసేలాగా ఉంటే బెటర్గా ఉంటుంది. కన్సిడర్ ద సిచ్యుయేషన్ హియర్ a smallest element is existed at the last. So this element must be compared with this, with this, with this. Consider this is 1. Consider this is 1. So what you need to compare? You need to compare this last element with all the sorted elements. So if it is of large list, so it is very hard to compare each and every element and you must swap the elements. So this is a problem. That is the reason. So this insertion sort is not works when the list of elements are more. Right? Clear? Insertion sort program. So in this insertion sort program, first I am considering int a of 10. So I am declaring an array with 10 elements and I am considering a variable n and I, temp and j. Okay, so what is n? Here n indicates that out of 10 elements, how many number of elements I want to enter. So enter number of elements. So in last program simply I declared int a of I and I'm taking this number as n. So 10 elements లో మీరు ఎన్ని ఎలిమెంట్స్ అయితే తీసుకోవాలనుకుంటున్నారో అది n, 7 8 9 10. So that indicates what? n. Enter number of elements. So I'm entering the number of elements as 5. So I'm entering the number of elements as 5. Now what is your n? Your n is 5. Enter n elements. Enter 5 elements. So the message will be displayed. Now a of 0, a of 1, a of 2, a of 3, a of 4. Now consider the elements as 5, 15, 10, 16, 9. Now I entered these elements. These elements must be in the particular order of 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So first these all things are what? This is the unsorted part. Now you have to add it to the sorted part. Now first I is equals to 1, I less than n, I plus plus. So why I am starting with I equals to 1? So first we are considering the first element. No need to consider the 0th position element. Why? Because this 5 is not going to compare with any other element. So directly you can copy this 5 to sorted part. Right? Now temp is equals to a of I. Now in temp what I am storing? A of I. I is what? 1. A of 1 indicates what? What you have in A of 1? 50. Next j is equals to I minus 1. I is 1. J what will happen? 1 minus 1, that is 0. What is j? 0. Now while j is greater than or equals to 0 and a of j is greater than temp. So a of j enti 0 is greater than or equals to 0 and a of j ante 0. 0 lo em value undi? 5. Is 5 is greater than or equals to temp. What you have in temp? 15. Is the condition satisfied? Is the condition will satisfy? No. If the condition is not satisfying, control will never enter into this loop. Now what you are doing? A of j plus 1 is equals to temp. A of j ante enti? 0. A of 0 plus 1, that is 1. A of 1 is equals to temp. A of 1 lo edundi? 15 as usual. Right? A of 1 lo already manaki 15 undi. Again you are running this complete code in for loop. So control moves back to this location. Control moves back to that location. Now I am tracing it downside. I is equals to what now? I is 2. 2 is less than 5. 2 is less than 5. Now enter into the for loop. Now what is temp? Temp is equals to a of I. I is what? 2. A of 2. A of 2 lo మనకి ఎంత ఉంది? 10. Right? Next j is equals to I minus 1. I what? 2. 2 minus 1, that indicates what? 2. Now enter into the while loop. So while loop, j must be greater than or equals to 0. Is 1 is greater than or equals to 0? Yes. And a of j, a of 1, a of 1 లో element ఎంత ఉంది? 15. Is it greater than or equals to temp? What you have in temp? 10. So sorted element must be greater than the new element, that is 10. So what need to have? You must have to swap these two elements. Now what I am writing in the while loop? A of j plus 1. J ఎంత ఇప్పుడు కన్సిడర్ చేసాం? 1. 1 plus 1, that is nothing but 2. A of 2 is equals to A of 1. So A of 2 is equals to what? A of 1. Whatever you have in A of 1, that I am copying to A of 2. Right? సో ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ చూడండి, ఏ ఆఫ్ 1లో ఏముంటుంది? 15 ఉంది. ఏ ఆఫ్ 2లో ఏముంది? 10 ఉంది. సో ఏ ఆఫ్ 2లోకి దేన్ని పెడుతున్నాను? ఏ ఆఫ్ 1ని పెడుతున్నాను. ఏ ఆఫ్ 1లో ఎంత ఉంది? 15. ఇక్కడ వచ్చేసి 15 స్టోర్ అయిపోయింది. నెక్స్ట్ j is equals to j minus 1. j is equals to j minus 1. 1 ఉంది. 1 minus 1 అంటే ఎంత అవుతుంది? j 0 అవుతుంది. Again this we are running in a while loop, so it goes back 0. Now j is 0. Now next loop లో ఏమొస్తుంది? 0 is greater than or equals to 0. Next a of 0. ఇక్కడ కండిషన్ చూడండి, a of 0. a of 0 మనకి ఎలిమెంట్ ఎంత ఉంది? ఇది లాస్ట్ లూప్. ఇప్పుడు a of 0లో ఎంత ఉంది? 5, which is greater than or is equals to temp. temp లో ఎంత ఉంది? 10. Is 5 is greater than 10? Is 5 is greater than 10? So no need to enter into the while loop. Now a of j plus 1. a of j ఎంత ఉంది? ఇప్పుడు ఫస్ట్ 1 ఉంది, ఇప్పుడు 0 అయిపోయింది. 0 plus 1, that is 1. a of 1 is equals to temp. temp లో ఎంత ఉంది? 10. ఇప్పుడు a of 1లోకి ఏమొచ్చి స్టోర్ అయింది? 10 స్టోర్ అయింది. క్లియర్? ఇప్పుడు 2 వాల్యూస్ స్వాప్ అయ్యాయా? ఈజ్ ఇట్ క్లియర్? That means the 3 values are interchanged. Now this is a loop running with I is equals to 2, 2 less than or equals to 5. Next what will happen? Next I becomes 3, 3 less than 5. Next I becomes 3, 3 less than 5. Right? When 3 is less than 5, again what you are considering? Temp. Temp is equals to A of I. Temp is equals to A of I. I means 3. A of 3 indicates what? 16. Now you have to compare this 16 with the 15, with the 10, with the 5. If any element found greater than the 16, you must swap like this. Look here, any element is greater here? No. So the position of 16 is as it is in a I case. Right? Next case, when I becomes 4, 4 less than 5. Now this last position is what? 9. 9 must be compared with 16. Is 16 is greater than 9? Yes. So you must swap this. No, 9 comes here, 16 comes here. Next 15 is greater than 9. So 9 comes here, 15 comes here. 10 is greater than 9. So 9 comes here, 10 comes here. Is 5 is greater than 9? No. So you are not going to swap the elements anymore here. Clear? Is the program is easy?